Hi guys, so this is another Moyou London stamping plate video and Mundo de Uñas. It's just a bit more of an update. I've brought some more colours and some new plates, so I thought I'd show you them today in this video. Sorry it's taken me so long to get this all done. It's really hard to do any filming during the week in England at the moment, because when I go to work it's dark, when I come home from work it's dark, and obviously I have to do this in the daylight for you guys to really see. So and obviously I'm working at the moment 6 days a week as well, so it doesn't really leave much time for filming, but I hope you like the video, and if you want to see what new plates I've got, then keep watching. So these are all my new plates from the past month. So I've got some of the older collections that I just kind of fancied, and I've got some new, like brand new plates. Also the new, another update is I've now changed into a bigger box for all of my stamping products, just because I've now got quite a few plates and they weren't fitting in the little pink box, so I'm now using the bigger yellow box. So I'm going to get started. So one of the new ones I brought is Mother Nature number 14, and as you can see, I mean, it's been used quite a few times. This is sort of a really good plate because it's got the different seasons on it. So we've sort of got what I would call spring over here, and you've got sort of the summery bit here, then we go into autumn, and then we've got the winter, so you can kind of see all the different styles of trees and things like that. And one of the reasons I got it was the fox and the stag, because at the moment I'm just really obsessed with stags. So yeah, and I really liked, you know, all the different patterns on it. I've used this one already and that one, so that was just one of the reasons. Although one thing I have noticed, and you will plainly see, that because this one I think is sort of a new one, I'm not sure, or maybe it's because I got these ones. Did I get these ones from someone else? No, I didn't. I bought this one new. So I think because this one is sort of like a brand new one out, or maybe they've just changed the packaging, but you can see the difference in the packaging, and that really annoys me. It's the same with the festive ones. One of them's matte and one of them's shiny. Really annoys me because it's sort of, you know, I want everything to match, but you can kind of really see that they've sort of changed the colouring of it. So then the next one is Tourist number 16. Now, I was searching through Instagram and on the Moyou London hashtag, as I sometimes do, because I think it's a good way to sort of see what other people have created, give you ideas and things like that. And I noticed that someone had done a sausage dog mani, so I instantly said to her, you know, what plate is this? So this is the plate. So I have literally bought this plate just for this little sausage dog at the side. I mean, there's other cute things here like the pretzel and, you know, all the buildings and everything like that, but the reason I brought this was the sausage dog entirely. Next up is Sailor number 5. And I've had this one on my wish list for quite a while, because of like the fish scales and things, and I really like this seahorse print over here. And basically, because Moyou London in the UK, if you spend over, I think it's like £15, you get free delivery, but the normal delivery anyway is over £5. So I'd brought 3, and obviously it didn't come up to the £15, and I thought, well, rather than just paying for the postage, I might as well buy another one and get postage for free, because it would end up being cheaper. So that's what I did. I bought one of the ones just on my wish list. Not very Christmassy or anything like that, but I just, you know, I just really thought it was a nice plate to kind of have. Next up is Suki number 1, and again this one has been on my wish list for a little while. And what I really like about it is like the different sized things all in it. So obviously you've got this huge owl here, but then you've got this tiny little owl here, and you've got like the different fish scales, you've got the bamboo sticks, and you've got the peacock. Just like the fact that things were different sizes on this one, rather than all being either huge or big. You know, you can really pick out some good things, and I like the fan. I think that would look really nice across like 2 nails. So then the other things I got were the Alice in Wonderland collection, and this was the second lot of plates that came out. The first lot, I liked them, but I wasn't in love with them or anything like that. But these ones, as soon as I saw these ones, I was like, no, I've got to get those. So number 5 is first. So, and I'll turn it the right way. So it's Alice, and it's got some really good things like all on it. So it's got all the books, which I really like. It's got the flamingo, it's got all these different patterns on the side, and the patterns on her dress, and the face as well. You know, I think actually that might just about fit on my thumb. And then as well you've got like eat me and drink me and stuff all around the outside, which I think will be really cool. So, and I like the teacup as well. So yeah, I just kind of felt like there was a lot of stuff on here just for one plate. So then I got number 7, which is the same, and it's the March Hare. So the same principle applies really. You've just got all of these different, you know, things up the side, and the pocket watch and the carrot and all the different things on him, as well as his face obviously. And the thing I liked about this was the sort of pocket watches and things, not really the little rabbits, although they are cute, but I did really just like the watches on the outside. So, and finally we have number 8, which is of course the Mad Hatter, which you just can't leave behind. So it's got the different cupcakes here. I love the, in this style, 10/6, you know, that's on his hat and things like that, and all the different patterns on him and his face, and obviously all the top hats and everything like that. I just thought it was, I mean, this was really the one that I saw first out of these 3, and I thought to myself, no, I've got to kind of have those. You can also get the Queen of Hearts, but on hers I wasn't really seeing a lot of things on there that I wanted. I may eventually get her, but I didn't want to get her right now. So I also brought recently from Moyou London a new, what they call a squishy stamper, and the scraper to go with it. Now I kind of really wanted this kind of plasticky type of scraper like this, because obviously I watch The Real Mrs. Grey all the time, or Sarah Richardson on YouTube, and she uses sort of it's not a cardboard scraper, but it's something similar to that, and it looks like it's a lot easier rather than using one of the other scrapers, so I thought I'd give it a go. And actually this is a really good stamper. I love it. So you get it in the pack with this stamper, and every one has got a different picture on it as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I do really like using this one at the moment. So, and obviously this is the squishy stamper that you got with it. Now I got the squishy stamper and stuff because I thought, oh, you know, you can always have a backup, it's good to try other things, but I'm really not getting on with this. I mean, look how sticky that is. Look, I mean, and that was what happens every time you use it. The end pops out, it's so sticky. Can you hear that? It's really like silicone-y rather than this one that's sort of a rubbery squish. So even though this one is a lot squishier, look, but because of the texture of it, it's unusable. Like every time you go to put something on your nail, it like sticks. Can you see all of that? Look. So whereas this one doesn't do that, you know, you put it on there and it's off. So I'm having real trouble with this, not only keeping the bottom bit on, because every time you put one bit on, the other bit pops out. Oh no, I can't even get it back in now. So yeah, so like every time, look, it just pops out. So yeah, and look at that, look, it's just stuck to my finger. It's I'm not, I mean, it's, you know, it's really, really squishy, and that's great. But I mean, I've primed this, I've doused it in acetone, and just, it's just not great right now. So I'm sticking to my old squishy stamper. So then the next thing I've sort of bought as well was some more Mundo Dernier's polished colours, because obviously I got the last set, and I got some of the colours and I thought I'd give them a try, and I really, really liked them. So obviously I then went and re-bought some more colours, so I had a better variety. So I got pastel yellow, yellow, pastel blue, purple, reddish, peach, aqua, and spring green. And now all of these stamp over black, and I have done that as well, and yes, they all stamp over black because I have tried. So now I've got a really good collection of stamping polishes. So these are all of them together. So as you can see, I've now got a really good variety of shades and colours. You know, I can definitely do some good gradients and stuff with all of this. The only one I'm missing, I would say, would be lilac, so that I've got kind of two purples, because I've got every other kind of variation of colour. You know, a lighter and a dark and all of that, and maybe I need a darker green rather than have it, because those two kind of go together. I need a darker green, but apart from that, I think this is a really, really good basics collection. So I'm super pleased with all my Mundo Dernier's polishes. I use them all the time. I don't stamp with anything else at the moment, just because I really like these polishes. So thank you for watching my updated Moyou London and Mundo Dernier's stamping video. I hope you liked it. If I get anything else stamping wise, I will do another video, but at the moment I'm trying, fingers crossed, not going to actually be buying anything else, because I think I've got quite a good collection here now, and I'm already finding it very difficult to actually pick out of all of the plates what I want to do. So I might leave it for a little while. Apart from getting a couple more polishes, I'm trying to be good. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe and watch my other Moyou London videos, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.